Hey guys, today I'm just reading tweets. The first tweet is from PS5 only. Developers from Last of Us, Call of Duty, and God of War, and more have come together to form the company That's No Moon, a new studio working on an action adventure game backed with $100 million investment. That sounds good, but as long as they don't have a first person shooter game in their minds, great. Oh, and make sure it's not a games as a service, also known as gas, because those games are always made incomplete at first and too much online involvement. Like I want a story driven first first move and then do multiplayer next. All right, the second tweet is from Supernova Gaming, and he says, "So $70 for games is an outrage and anti-consumer." He's talking about, Xbox complaining about PlayStation 5 games are $70. And they look at us like we're crazy for buying them. Back to what I was saying. Flight Simulator is asking $30 for one bleeping plane. He did not say bleeping. The premium upgrade is $100 and only includes 5 planes and 5 enhanced airports. To buy everything, which is 3 scenario packs, 3 activities, 11 planes, and 40 airports.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that. Alright, the next tweet is from Tech Radar. And they say, and it's talking about Netflix. And it's talking about Netflix just revealed it lost 500,000 users. So what's gone wrong? Well, my opinion is the whole build up to a foreign movie that is straight subtitles. Like, me personally, I feel like your best movie is where I have to read the whole movie. I'm missing the actual acting. Like, I'm like looking down, reading, and looking, missed it. Or reading too slow. Stuff like that. That could be kind of. I mean, I'm just an American speaking here. Because that would make me. That's one complaint I have, especially like with scary movies. Is like, who wants to read a scary scene? Like that's probably hurting them. Like bottom line, I feel, in my opinion, the whole dubbed over language thing, where they're talking in their native language, but they dub it over in English, and it sounds worse than a animated movie. That type of stuff. It's probably why they lost 500,000 users. Right. The next tweet is from Blue Box Studios. Their new, I guess they were doing a exclusive game for PlayStation 5. And they ask, "Are you ready?" Because we are. I don't know if I'm ready. But based on that little blurry picture in the background, I'm hoping it's Metal Gear Solid Remake. Because if that's the case, that brings back a great memory from my childhood. That was the first game that was a like mature rating that I beat from start to finish. Great game, and my stepdad introduced that to me. And now back on the old PlayStation 1. RIP, by the way. Alright, the next tweet is from John Lennon. He works for Digital Foundry. Great YouTube channel, by the way. Let's read his tweet. Well, first let's read the tweet from Hunter Bridges. "The only one that can play music CDs is Xbox Series X." I did not know that. Oh. Let's read what John Lennon said. "This is a good point. It's actually a legit good feature too. that it isn't discussed enough. Xbox Series X is the only current gen system that can play music CDs. Now, why is that a problem? It's because where do you find CDs at? Like, where do you buy them? This, see, stuff like this is the reason why Xbox won't push themselves to be greater, because you got, you know, Xbox running with this type of stuff instead of, holding them accountable for, having no games, meaning no exclusive games exclusively for Series X that's made exclusively for the Series X. But yeah, this is just, but it's a win. The next tweet is from Games Industry, and it's talking about Sean Layden. He used to work for Sony, and he says it's very hard to launch $120 million game on a subscription service charging $9.99 a month. This is kind of referring to Game Pass, I believe, and how those games are kind of low quality, because if you're charging, $9.99 a month a subscription service for games, the games aren't gonna have a budget that high to be high quality. And that makes me nervous for Xbox, because that's what they're banking on. Like, Game Pass is it. Straight up. And it's like, that brings me back to the whole Netflix thing. They're losing subscribers, and they are beating Game Pass 3-1 when it comes to like subscribers and how many people have signed up for Netflix compared to Game Pass, and they're losing money. So I don't see how this is gonna work long term for them. But let's see. The next tweet comes from Rolling Stone, and it's about Young Thug. They say Young Thug was an anomaly to the rap world when he arrived, but today his emotive delivery and acrobatic style are the blueprint for an entire generation. It's pretty good.
Hey, yo, who mans is this?